Hi, I'm Bob Bakes from Bakes & Crop Kitchen Design. I'd just like to take you through one of our most recent creations, just off the water in Sag Harbor in the Hamptons, New York. Here's a couple of key elements that I particularly like about this kitchen. We've got the rustic elements of the beams that were incorporated by the homeowners and a really washed out, beautiful, beachy kind of feel. So the whole kitchen had to vibe with that. The countertops, the nature of this slightly off-white colour of the paint finish, elements of texture that we use for traditional farmhouse sink, which we're still using and people are still loving. The volume of sink that you've got is impressive, and it's really important to have not just a textural detail underneath the sink, but there's a little drip groove in the back of it which stops the water splashing on the face of cabinetry and deteriorating the cabinetry. We're all about protecting our cabinetry for the long term. This kitchen is going to last. Through to the function of the elements, we have protective metal capping across the top of some of the drawer fronts. It's a visual feature, but it's a very useful feature as well. Again, it forms protection, so it's protecting your investment. Some of the interiors, this is a standard interior for BK, solid maple, walnut trim, that comes as standard. Some of the inserts, cutlery insert, elegant way of presenting a cutlery, but it's still practical as well. And it's an insert that's easily removable, so you can clean it. But this is all, again, this is all standard features of what people are going to find in a Bakes & Crop kitchen. This is a hand-painted product. Our artisans came in once the project was installed and applied a hand-painted, simple hand-painted finish to all the cabinetry, excepting for this beautiful stained walnut. And again, we tried to wash it slightly to be a little bit more in tune with some of the beamwork that you'll see in some of the imagery. It has a lighter texture than normal walnut, which can get a little bit orange, a little bit heavy. We treated this just to take that out and give it a nice washed out finish, which I think you'll agree works really well with a floor. Wonderful sort of light flaggy type of feel to it. I think the combination of elements in this kitchen is particularly strong. And then we've got function. So we've got a cooktop, 6 burners, Wolf, classic example of what people are using out in the Hamptons. And then to take over to a wall-mounted oven. A lot of people are still going for wall-mounted ovens, as well as ranges. The spread is perhaps a little bit more to ranges, not just range tops, but in this instance, they wanted a wall-mounted oven and combination oven at a height that's slightly more convenient for some people to use. Some people don't mind having a complete range. In this case, they wanted to go for a range top, but it also allowed that you can put your pans right underneath it. So you've got range top, pans, everything is within easy reach. We try and incorporate logistics as well as aesthetics. So where we've got functions of the mechanics of a very usable hood, it's a Wolf hood, it's got a lot of, there's a lot of suction. The mechanics of this form that negative pressure for a chimney, but then we'll put a beautiful curved, vaulted, walnut stained hood to wrap the mechanicals, so the visual experience becomes equally as strong as the function. Thanks for joining us again on this kitchen tour of our creation off the water in Sag Harbor. Hope to see you again soon.